All right, Beetle, Science, Mighty Birds here. We'd like to treat you today.
Ice cream, we all scream for ice cream.
All right, upstairs, no way.
Oh, double fisted, huh?
You know me.
Ice cream.
Master, come treat yourself. Mighty Birds here. Come get your ice cream courtesy of Miss Flyer and your Benders High School.
Looks like vanilla strawberry.
Well, open it up. Let's see what you got there. Oh, yeah.
Looks good.
Puts a smile on your face.
It does.
Take a break. Take a break.
No. We got people at home, so.
You're going to want a spoon.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
Oh.
All right, math department, if you've not got ice cream, come get some from Mighty Birds.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Woo, woo.
All right,
Hello and welcome. I'm Lainey Collier giving you your newest BD News. Thank you to our administrators for surprising our teachers with a great appreciation full of ice cream. Now let's take a look at all things fall with Giovanni.
Bored at home and don't know what to do? Then the pumpkin patch is a place for you. Rules and regulations are set up to keep everybody safe, but not take away from the events. Some events include a petting zoo, wandering through a corn maze, hay rides, a kid zone, and picking and choosing your own pumpkins to take home. Stay safe, Giants, and remember, if it's about you and me, it's on BDTV.
I found the lump in my chest myself and went to the doctor. They ran tests and discovered that I had stage 2 breast cancer. It was in my right breast plus in one lymph node. I went through 16 weeks of chemo, followed by a mastectomy, and then 31 treatments of radiation. Then 3 reconstructive surgeries following that. My struggles were pain. I had a lot of pain from the chemo. I have ongoing GI issues because of the chemotherapy. School was probably one of my biggest blessings in being a teacher. During that 16 weeks of chemo, I only missed 3 days of school because my kids really kept me going, and being able to go to school each day and be with my coworkers as well as my students helped me get through that time period. I've learned a lot through this. The biggest thing I've learned is that I'm not in control, and that I need to depend on God for that. And I continue to learn that every day, but this was very eye-opening for me. And so I try really hard to take each day as it comes, to enjoy the little things in life, to enjoy every moment I get to spend with the people I love. I hope that those of you who are fighting continue this fight, and that one day there'll be a cure.
Thanks, Savannah. Fall break has officially started, and I'd like to keep you updated on a few changes before you begin your week off.
Fall break was a 2-week-long break, but due to COVID-19, fall break is now for 1 week. Due to this year's late start, the 1-week difference will help keep the remainder of the year balanced.
Yes, I think it's, first of all, breaks always come right when we need them. So I think that all of us need to just take a breath and think, what have we kind of gone through? What have we experienced over the past few months academically? I think some students are going to be able to get caught up on some things. But I think it's just going to also kind of revive and reinvigorate our staff and our students. We all need a break. We all need a little time to rest. We're tired. and I think some sleep will be good.
The change in season is promoting a change in weather. As it becomes a little more chilly, dress accordingly and stay safe and cozy.
I basically am gonna start wearing like fall clothes like Uggs and jackets and coats and flannels and stuff like that.
Many people, including myself, take this time to travel, but travel rates are low due to COVID. If you do plan on traveling, have a safe travel.
Devin Williams, BDTV.
Wayne Township will soon be entering fall break. But before we go, let's look into some interesting things that have already happened around Ben Davis.
October 12th through the 16th is National School Lunch Week, and the cafeteria staff have decorated the cafeteria with the theme of Now Playing. Let's see the significance of this.
It's in order to help students that maybe have not come to the cafeteria here at Wayne Township. We have the opportunity for all students to eat free, and maybe some kids have not taken that opportunity to come and join us for lunch.
Miss Linda and the rest of the cafeteria staff have a main focus on making sure all of us are fed well. Don't forget to thank them. Kayla Ferguson, BDTV.
Due to the new hybrid model, grades have drastically shifted for certain students. Things are a lot different, and they have affected people in some better and worse ways. In hopes of having a better year, here are some things that are offered to you. After-school study tables have been provided starting directly after school in the cafeteria. Along with support, dinner and transportation is also provided. On Friday morning, starting at 8:30, you are also welcome to come and catch up on schoolwork. These are great opportunities provided by our school to make things better for us.
Just do one of those things at a time. Cross it off as you go. Don't look at all the stuff you have to do, because on top of everything that everybody's going through, that can just overwhelm you. If you're already feeling overwhelmed and then you look and you're missing 20 assignments, it's too much. But if you look and you say, okay, I'm going to do this assignment, then I'm going to do this assignment, because you might find that some of those assignments only require 5 minutes, that students need to just continue to eat the elephant one bite at a time.
Last week, we paid tribute to 2 of our board members' long years of service. By paying tribute, we allowed the community to come and say kind words and give them their thanks.
So this is a great opportunity for us to celebrate 69 years of service to the Board of Education. Phyllis Lewis has served for 52 and a half years, Trish Logan for 16 and a half years, all to the Wayne Township community. Great opportunity, great day, the weather turned out perfect, steady full of cars, and we're getting a chance to celebrate all that they have done for our community.
Dr. Butts called and said that he wanted to honor Trish, Logan, and me for our years of service as board members. I was elected to the Metropolitan School District of Wayne Township in 1968.
My arms are short. Sorry. Thank you. I'll miss you, my dear. You too. And keep sending me funny videos. Because that was hilarious. Thank you. Take care of yourself, okay? All right. See you later.
I really have enjoyed going to the schools to observe and seeing all the teachers teach different ways, the innovation. I think our school district is highly innovative, and it's exciting to see all the ideas that people come up with.
Well, Miss Lewis took me on a civil rights pilgrimage on the 50th anniversary of the march in Selma, Alabama, and we got to hear President Obama speak and tour all the important places where all the fighting took to bring justice and equality, even though we're still fighting today. But I think it taught me a lot about how I can help my students better understand that history.
This is not the way we would have liked to have celebrated this many years of service to our community, but we know in the pandemic that we had to do it differently, and so we're utilizing this space here to bring people through to get to celebrate both of these amazing ladies.
So thank you for everything.
We couldn't have had all the fun we've had at Lyndhurst without you. So you've just enabled us to do all kinds of great things, and you know, we're not going to forget you.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm really overwhelmed with the number of people who've come out and the band playing and all the signs, and it was really a beautiful tribute.
sets the stage for all of us. It's just amazing how much she's done for this community, and I appreciate it. As a teacher, as a leader, she set a pretty high standard for all of us.
Words hurt.
Underage vaping has been a serious problem starting in 2016. So, here's the facts. A single Juul pod contains nearly 20 cigarettes worth of nicotine in it. If you vape, you're 4 times more likely to start smoking. And no one knows the long-term effects of vaping. So what are you really putting in your body? Do you really want this to be you? Probably not. Although vaping is safer than cigarettes, safer does not equal safe. Don't be a follower.
Since the start of the coronavirus in March of 2020, people have had to adapt their ways of communication. When it was previously easy to gauge people's emotions by facial expressions, now the only way we can express how we feel is through our eyes. Look at people when you talk to them, and be expressive as you can possibly be to be as clear as possible. Keep that in mind when having any conversations today, that the simplicity of eye contact means more than it ever has before. Speak with your eyes.
July 1st, 2020, Indiana law prohibits drivers holding mobile devices in hands while driving. This law is supposed to reduce distracted driving and improve safety on Hoosier roadways.
If you didn't know, fall is also a common time where falling into politics comes easy. To Kendrick to take us further.
As we all know, the 2020 election is heating up and the pressure's on us as U.S. citizens to get out to the polls. Here's what you need to know before you cast your vote. To be eligible to vote, you must be 18 or older and registered. Registration ended on October 5th. This means no registration, no vote. Here is where you do have some choices. There are 3 different ways to vote: mail-in, early, and of course on election day. For a mail-in, just make sure you meet all application requirements and request one before October 22nd. Early voting started in Indiana on October 6th and runs until November 2nd. To do so, go to your local polling location and bring your valid ID. And of course, you can always vote on election day at your local polling station with your ID. For any more information you might need, go to www.indianavoters.in.gov. Your vote this year is crucial. It is your right as a U.S. citizen to get out and vote. Let your voice be heard. This has been Lainey Collier, BDTV. Well, that wraps it up for this week's newscast.
Get outside and enjoy some fall festivities. Make it a good one.
And remember, Giants, if it's about you and me, it's on BDTV.
Please welcome to the field from Indianapolis, Indiana, the Ben Davis High School Marching Band. Well done. Okay. Ladies, pick up your instruments, please. Pick up your instruments.